Okay, but like we forgot to change the game capture, so we better fix that. Wait, what? There we go. There it is. Heyo. All right, now we're ready. We're a few minutes early, but we're ready. But I guess I can go ahead and set the server up, so I guess we'll do that. Multiplayer. Server management game. Server management game. Let us all play the server management game. Password. Lol. Whoops. Not lol K. Lol. I turned off my chat by hitting K. Why did I bind chat to K? Does anyone know? I don't know. There it is. It's back. Okay. We don't want practice. Qualifying sounds good. Let's make qualifying. Sure. Let's make qualifying. Let's do it. Let's do it later in the day. See what happens. Why not, right? Time progression. Sure. We're gonna closet this and see if we can't make it a disaster for everyone. Oh, there's no. Wait. There's no headlights on the. Whatever it's called. Oh, we won't mess with this with cold tires and tracks and all that. Well, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll be nice. We'll be nice. Race link, 15 minutes, clear. Start time, 2 in the afternoon. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Allow auto start engine, sure. Force interior view, no, we don't care about that. Force manual gears, I kind of want to do that, but I won't. We want damage visual only. That all sounds good. Allow traction control, no. Tire wear, authentic fuel usage, yes. All sounds fantastic. Hey, Closet. Hey, hi, Money. Oh, good. Oh, that's awesome. Well, it's like freezing cold here. It's like abnormally cold for where I live. And on like Tuesday or I think Monday night, it's supposed to be -1 Fahrenheit, which is really cold for where I am. Should be fine. Rules and regulations, that's fine. You can call me Monty if you want to, and I'll call you Closet or Close It. Well, how about Close It? Oh, where are we supposed to? I don't even remember where we're racing. I better look this up. Closet. I just got second place in the touring car races. It was amazing. I didn't think I was going to do that good, but I'll take it. Saturday Sendtacular. We are racing at Londrina Long. Is the first one. Let's do that. Londrina Long. Oh, we got to get the class stuff figured out. How do I do that? Opponent settings? Here we go. Field type. Multiclass. With not the Group A cars, not the GT1 cars. We are racing. Where are they? The G40 Super Cups. Oh, no. That one, not that one. Where's Formula V? Formula V. Done. Oh, but I gotta go change my car to Ginetta, and then we can do this. We'll get there in the end. G40. Select. Okay, now we can fix the classes to get rid of the sprint race cars. Perfection. Multiclass. Maximum human employment. There we go. I think we should be good. Hey, JS Tech. Are you going to come race AMS2? I guess, did you make it into the race room races? What time is it? I guess we should, I guess I should start the server. I'm launching the AMS2 server now, so you guys should be able to see it here in a second. Assuming I set it up right. Then Curitaba, Cascavel. Well, then I'm a closet, because I've got coffee. I've got Pink Floyd playing in my head now with the hello, hello. Is anybody out there? Because nobody is in the server yet. Just join if you can hear me. James Tumulty has joined, so he's... I knew James would drive the Ginetta. I knew at least you would drive the Ginetta with me, James. Good job.
Absolutely.
Oh, Frank is in the Ginetta. I guess I'm expecting lots of Ginettas for Londrina because it's a little bit wild, but we'll see.
I'm being brave.
Hi, hey, Rex. I really don't know which of these cars is faster. My suspicion is that if you're a really good driver, that you can probably get more out of the V, but the Ginetta just seems so much more stable. Well, there's always next week. Hopefully you get whatever issues and stuff sorted and you'll be ready to get to it next week. I can't even remember where we're racing next week. Should look that up, I guess, but don't know. I guess I could look it up right now since we're just sitting around waiting. Let us look at the SRS Donk and Mooney. Next week in the touring cars, we're at Nürburgring GP. Nürburgring GP Fast Chicane, so that'll be a fun one too. Hopefully, oh, lots of Vs. Okay, all right. I don't know how many people we're supposed to have.
Is the Finn faster?
I don't know what difference there is between the two. This is the new little Ginetta. Yeah, it's tiny and it has like no power at all. It'll maybe go 110 miles an hour, but it's a 5-speed manual and it's fun. The physics are pretty good and the force feedback's pretty good. It slides kind of gracefully and it's a pretty good little car, but it's just really slow. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start. I think we're ready to go ahead and start, yeah? Looks like just about everybody's
I'm ready.
in here.
Yep.
And yeah, I did some random test laps earlier in the week closet, and it looked like the Ginetta and the V did like Formula V did about the same lap times. So I was like, well, I'd much rather drive the Ginetta, and I know lots of people were excited about the V, so we just put 2 and 2 together, and we're gonna do them both. Try mixed class racing. We shall see. I think it'll be all right. Yeah, look at it. It has 99 foot-pounds of torque, 150 horsepower. It's just no power at all. You can clutch dump the start and it just bogs. I know, right? Way too much stuff to play with. Not enough time, for sure. Whoops. 6 liters ought to be good. Oh wait, let's check our gearing. Advanced setup. Drivetrain. I think that's good.
Penalties on?
No, they're not on. It just always gives you that warning. Oh, my sound's not right though. I have my mic muted. Yes, close battles is the plan. And this is that cool circuit we did with you in the stock cars one time. It's real long and narrow. I think we did the shorter layout. This has the smoother cornering through here. Right now I want to get some track room, so let's let Azaris get out of our way. Sure, we got no one coming up behind us. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, thanks. I was surprised. It really was. I was nervous about racing these cars because I've never really raced them, so I did drive a bunch throughout the week, so I guess that really paid off. This was great in those stock cars, and I definitely want to race the stock cars again before too long. So if you don't do them, I will. Because those are pretty good. But it has to be the 2019s. The 2020s aren't as good. Can I imitate your robot lady who reads your chat for you? So I can say, Closet says they are really good. I was going to do VR for these AMS2 races, and I loaded up AMS2 right before the stream, and it said it didn't have my Guardian zone or whatever. It was trying to make me do setup, and I think my controller batteries are dead, and so I couldn't do the setup for the Guardian, so I had to bail and just go back to the TV. Which I was disappointed because I was looking forward to doing this in VR. But if I make it to the GT1 races tomorrow, I will be in VR, I hope. German. Oh, I missed it. I didn't see it. I didn't know you could do accents. Oh gosh, I don't know if I could do a German accent. A robot lady German accent. I can't do that. I can't do it. I think in today's world, I'm not supposed to do it, right? So you really can slide this car around much better than you normally can in AMS2. It's really fun. So, I mean, this car just needs like 15% more power and it'd be brilliant. I'll try not to murder Wild Cheese here. But I want to get by him. How much time we got left? Let's just, we're gonna throw this lap away and let Cheese get away. Oh, don't pass me. I was trying to find track space. Look at that drift. So good. Like, why can't all the cars in AMS2 slide like this? So many of them are just really bad at that. I think we've already caught back up to Wild Cheese. Everyone really seems to like the V. It's pretty wild for me. Oh, look at this little V just shooting up behind me. My goodness. I wonder if the Ginetta is better in the corners and the V is just faster in the straights. But we're catching up with Wild Cheese constantly. Luckily, we're already starting in the front, it looks like. Thank you, Wild Cheese. I don't feel like I've even had like one good lap yet. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to get worked on, and they're trying. Oops, I almost lost the brake with my foot. I can't believe my lap is standing. That can't last. I don't even think it was that good a lap. Come on, little green car. You can't, well, I know you can post links to chat, but you probably shouldn't be posting links to chat, bud. There we go. Oh, I don't have crew chief on. We gotta fix that. Let's go ahead and get crew chief now. That lap's fine. There we go.
Radio check.
Yay, crew chief. Let's turn Oculus off because we don't need that for sure. All right, later, closet. Yeah, he's been making some pretty funny little Roblox videos. I assumed it was one of his videos, and that's fine. Okay. A little bit of time left, not much. So these are, we're doing one. Oh, and there we go. Now I've been trounced on lap times. That's fine. I never got a clean lap in, really. So we're doing 137s in a 15-minute race. We have time to do fuel math. Let's do it. 37 divided by 60 is that, plus 1 equals this. So 15 divided by 1.6. 15 divided by 1.616 is, so 10 laps at the most, maybe. So let's, oh, so we'll do that. 7 liters of fuel ought to be good. We should be good to go. Which way does the track go? This way.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
But there's not really, right?
Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
All right. Sounds good, cheese. Bacon sandwich with brown sauce. I thought maybe we would do a little wall ride. Oh man, the grass on AMS2 is just the worst. Which I think is hilarious because it's not the worst in Project Cars 2, so they had to go out of their way to engineer grass that was the worst. Or whatever they did to the tires and everything else has made it the worst. That's over. I don't want to waste time with this. Let's get out of here. Bacon sandwich with brown sauce? Cheese? Maybe? I think I got fuel for 12 laps should be fine. I was wondering if you were gonna show up, Oz.
Yeah, here I am.
Yeah, because I thought the V would be enough to draw you in.
Yeah, I was doing the beach, the Long Beach time
That's the end
trial.
of the session.
Oh, okay,
V2.
good.
Hot lab, I mean. And I'm drenched in sweat.
14 minutes. V2.
Okay, we should be good on fuel. I'm paranoid about it. 12 laps. I think that's fine. I think that's good. I think we're cocked, locked, and ready to rock. So I expect Oz will come shooting through the field eventually. But that's all right. Yeah, James, did you see that one of the Ginetta liveries literally says green power on it?
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's the one I'm using. I did like yours because it's green and yellow, but this one says green power on it, so I had to go with that one.
Yeah, you can't give up the green power, can you?
No.
What was the lap time?
Like 137, I think. 136, something like that.
So okay, so maybe 7 liters in the...
Oh yeah, so it'll
In the
be like 10 or 11 laps tops or something like that.
Alright.
Oh yeah, so Milan, if you can hear, 10 or 11 laps probably. So watch how terribly the Ginetta starts. You can full on flat floor it clutch dump and it just bogs. So we'll see. I'm curious if the V is gonna rocket away. It well might. Could be a
It'll be an
Rocketeer.
interesting race because the V's didn't seem that much slower than
Yeah.
the Ginetta.
Yeah, I didn't do very much testing, but they seemed pretty close.
"15 minutes. Okay, mate, get ready. Go, nail it.
Oh, I don't know, maybe. That's a good question, Dylan. Yeah, look at the V's are just gone. Oh, mayhem behind. Carnage.
What
Ooh.
was that? Felt like an explosion.
Left side. Hold your line.
I got
Still there.
pinched.
Still
Right.
there. Clear left. On your left. Still there.
Well, damage
Clear
isn't
left.
on, so
I bet it's probably scary to be next to the Ginetta and the V. As tiny as the Ginetta is, the V is just so much smaller.
Okay, Alan, decent start. We can build something from here.
I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. That's a really good question with the clutch riding, and we have to give that a shot the next race. I'm kind of counting on some of these guys to spin and wreck out these Formula Vs, but we'll see. Maybe Azaris will clear out some of them for us. Can we draft and catch up a bit?
Bloody hell.
That was wild.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear.
Look how lovely something, how nicely that car drifts around those corners. It's great. Just slides, just the way you think it would. I will try not to punt donk. I couldn't tell if Azaris hit donk or not. This is one of the more intuitive cars to drive in all of AMS2, I think, where you can just slide and catch it, and it just works just how you think it should.
The leader has just done a 137.3. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh. There's a cone in the middle of the track. Trying to murder my sim racer.
Whoa, Frank!
What? They ain't got anyone near.
No. But
Your
you
rear brakes are
spun
cold. Be careful.
in front of me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I was just what's the word?
Mocking me.
Yeah.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Whoa!
Left side.
Oh! Oh!
He's still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh!
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
That was pretty wild.
Great driving. Keep it up. Okay, Alan. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are scrapping for position.
That cone has since been cleared out. Woo!
Right side. Clear right.
And we're through!
Oh no!
Is it Oz? Yeah.
Ginetta sandwich.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, hello, Mooney.
Your left side tyres are cold.
As predicted, Oz is screaming up through the field. After starting like in the middle of the pack or wherever way back, and he's now already up here. Woo! Cut the grass.
You're in the lead. We're quickest right now. You've just done a 137.2.
Look at the drifting and sliding. It's so lovely. So catchable. I love it. Even I can do it. How could you drive the V over the Ginetta? I just don't understand it. It's so good. Look at that. Brilliant.
Sorry.
The V is really fast on this straight.
Okay, Alan, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. Car left.
Left.
Hold your line. Clear left. The gap behind is now 16 seconds.
No.
Left side. He's still there. Clear left. Your tyre temperatures look good.
I can't believe he was trying to come to the inside on that corner, though. Right? There was no room for that. Back to work. See if we can keep
Got
Zaris
10
behind
minutes
us.
of fuel remaining.
New mission. Stay on the podium. I'm sure Azaris is going to be hard charging. He's pretty quick in this Ginetta too, so we're going to have to be mistake-free.
Mooney, did I block your re-entry there?
I don't think so. It's just I was surprised you were trying to get to the inside on that corner, and I didn't have to do what I did, but there, yeah, that was a bold
You've used
move.
half your fuel.
But it was fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
Especially if this was real life, because I'm in the sardine can.
Come on, Alan. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
Yeah, slightly changed, but I had so much fun doing the Rally
We're
X that I
quickest at the
couldn't.
moment.
Oh, does it say Zolder? Wait, what? What about Zolder? Oh, I have some text wrong somewhere. Whoops.
You're outside track limits there.
Yikes. What is this Rally X and Zolder bit you're talking about? I think I changed all the text, didn't I? Is the like stream title wrong or something? Okay, because I've done that before. I forget to change the text crawler or something, or mess the title up. So that's what I assumed. Oh, okay. Well, I've done it. Like I said, I've messed it up too many times, so I figured I probably had done it again. So Fred, why did you change to the Link? I thought you were running the Honda. I feel like this Ginetta may have the best driving physics of any car I've driven recently. I'll say recently in an AMS2. This is the most predictable, catchable, intuitive thing I've driven. It's fantastic. Why can't they all have tires that work like this? There's still weird stuff in the force feedback and like random bumps, and it feels like the tires are broken and like fundamentally flawed somehow. But despite all of that, it just slides and drifts just the way you would expect it to, and it's fantastic. It's really good. Look at that. Understeer that transition beautifully into some throttle oversteer. Super gradual slides and catchable. It's just awesome. Reezer, whatever you've done with this thing, do it to the other cars. And like make this just a little bit better. And you'd really have something fantastic here. Nothing else feels like this to me.
James. Coming through.
No bother.
Okay, well I thought you were just chatting up the Honda all week, saying that's what you wanted to drive. The Link does feel really nice, but I ultimately changed just because I really wanted to drive a hatchback, and the Alpha is pretty fun.
Two litres remaining. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
This is a cool little track though, I like this. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, they really seem to run pretty similar lap times, which I think is awesome because they all do feel unique and different, but somehow they've managed to make them all turn or be capable of similar lap times despite how different they feel, which is really cool. I mean, well done Race Room for that. It really feels to me like those touring cars are really important to Race Room and that they spend a lot of time refining and tweaking them, you know, to make them to be really good competitive racing across the brands, which is really cool. I think they take pride in those touring cars, and they should.
One more for the road.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, the DTMs are fantastic. That 911 GTR3 is my favorite 911 in sim racing, I think. It's certainly up there. I really like driving that one, despite the fact that I like never drive GTR3 in race room. The GT4s are fun. The Beamer's all right. The 235i or whatever. The Tattoos F4 is good. That one's usually giving us some pretty good racing. It's a good way to do some open wheel racing if you want to do some Formula stuff. What else is really good in race room? I've had fun in the NSU, although I haven't driven it since they redid the tires, and I've heard that it's not as approachable, maybe. Group 5 is good for a laugh. It's intense. The race room implementation of Group 5 is pretty awesome. Driving that Greenwood Corvette is... It used to be terrifying. Now I just think it's awesome. Hitting the loud pedal on the Greenwood is just good fun, right? But there's a lot of stuff, yeah, in race room that I don't really need in my life necessarily. I feel like you could probably cut out 80 to 90% of the cars and that would be fine. Look at this. Look how it just power slides, despite the fact that it has no power at all. I think my phone has more horsepower than this car does and more torque, but it's good stuff. That's absolutely right. It certainly does.
Well done,
That's how
Alan.
you know a
Great
sim
win.
has
You
done
deserved that today.
a 911 the right way is when the brakes are the best brakes in the world, because they should be. It's physics. It's simple physics, guys. If you put the engine in the back, you get the best brakes in the world. That's just kind of how it works. We'll be podiumed. Again, we've got a second place and a third place on the day, so we'll take it. Fantastic. The race is over, right? I think it is. We're pretending it's over, even if it's not. I'm keeping... Oh, no, it is over, because here comes Oz.
Nice one, Sim Racer.
I'm going to quit so I can start the... Oh, no, I don't need to, because we can just... Yeah, we're good. Oh, where's next, though? I got to look this up. Is it Curitaba? Or
Oh,
is
that was wild.
Which one is it? We are going to... Curitaba, yeah. Curitaba.
The packs a punch.
Hopefully Cheese will be joining us for Curitaba. It's a good one. I think you should just figure out heel towing, even if you have a F1 style rig or whatever. I don't buy that. F1 drivers heel towed for decades.
The optional tires worked.
You can too, Fred.
The what?
Lies.
He's just messing with you. Curitaba.
Nice track.
In AMS2, you don't even have to blip the throttle, I don't think. I think you can just shift, or maybe I have my settings weird, but heel towing is just good fun. Good fun. Yeah, but you've got more talent and skill than a lot of sim racers, so you'd be fine if you would just do it instead of complaining about it or like not doing it. I guess you're not really complaining about
Where's the other cheese?
it. You just need practice. Just do it. He was having a lunch break. I think you should be along.
Yeah, I'm coming
Close
in a
up, yep.
minute.
All right,
I've just
good.
got my headset back.
Yeah, you have. Wait, you haven't started the...
Yeah, I'll give you a
Second
little bit
quali,
here to catch up so you don't miss quali. Hey, Danica, get in here and come race Formula V and Ginetta's done.
Oh,
What
is
are you
it
doing?
staying in? Are you not redoing the server? Just
No.
changing track.
Yeah, just change the track.
Oh, right, because I was just. It's changed now.
SRS race was good. I got second. Fred, of course, ran away with first by like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something. But I was super pleased that I got second.
Are you gonna go with
I
the
was quite surprised, actually.
cheese v fin?
Yeah.
Looks like
I think we're good here.
you're sharing that with Andre.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. He can just be the
Well,
stylish
next
one
week,
and I'll be the crap.
is it? Yeah, next week,
Is the fin
Danica, you'll
quicker,
be
Oz?
on your V3s, right?
I don't think it is.
It just looks
I think
cooler.
they're about the same. But this is the only one that's got a nice yellow one.
But if there's a crosswind, you'll regret it.
I don't. I don't think I look that much cooler than you guys, but thanks.
I tried the fin and the non-fin back to back at the.
I got
not
Oz's
this one, the
fin
next
joke,
track,
but-
whatever that's called again.
Because he's Finnish.
And I got basically the same time and couldn't feel any
You have to
difference.
understand that Oz is from Finland
I'm
for
not
that
sure
joke
if
to
they
work.
are. I just, but I don't know why there's two if there isn't any difference.
Don't try to understand Brazilian racing. It doesn't work.
Pit exit's clear. We have 9 minutes to get a decent lap in.
I would really like to try a set of
Brakes are
V3s
cold,
someday.
take it
I was
easy.
really curious about those. They look like the best of the reasonably priced pedals. They're not that they're not expensive too, but I think after the V3s, there's nothing. I don't think there's no pedals like in the gap between what the V3s cost and then going up to something like Heusinkveld, right? So it's either that price point or like double. It seems like the V3s seem like they're a really nice set of pedals.
Oh yeah, I just need to remember not to change into second.
Well, I know I don't need them, but I really wanted to try them because I was really close to just buying the V3s instead of the Heusinkvelds, and I was just curious to know what they felt like. To be a Fanatec shill, I think you pretty much can just ask them to be a partner, and you can have one of those affiliate links or whatever. I don't think it's hard to get it. If I just did a review of my, I guess my wheel and my rims and stuff and my handbrake, I could say, hey, I'd like to be an affiliate, and they'd be, sure. I think they're pretty liberal with their who's a Fanatec affiliate program policy thing. I don't know what to do with this turn. This is where I'm going to lose lots of time and quali and probably the race because I have no clue how to drive or where to brake for that. It's very tricky for my brain for some reason. You won't get free stuff. Yeah, you'll get like a little bit of money, I think, for doing it. I guess I could, but like I'm not real bothered by it.
Thank you.
The curbs in the chicane.
Oh,
really
well, that'd be nice. I mean,
throw the V around.
if you're really big, like,
Funny.
Gamer Muscle or something, yeah, they'll send products out early and for free for you to test them. But I'm eons away from getting free stuff to test or whatever. I could get the affiliate link thing, I think, but again, not super bothered by it. And maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe getting the affiliate thing is much harder than I thought. But I kind of think you just have to make a couple videos. And the only Fanatec video I have is the one where I show how my DD wheel tried to murder me. And Fanatec did reach out to me after that. But they didn't send me free stuff. Yeah. It's way more split than I thought, honestly. Which is cool.
Pole position.
Wow. I'm surprised I'm on pole because I'm really bad at this turn here. Thought Azaris would be murdering us. Oh!
The guy behind has just done a 145.3.
And there it is. See, I told you.
The guy behind has just done a 144.2.
Feels like braking at the 100-meter board is too early there, but maybe it's not, just because it's kind of a messy turn. I've never seen Mr. Beast. I've heard of him through my son, but I'm not familiar with Mr. Beast. I know he's like some massive YouTuber though, right? Is he like one of the biggest or something?
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
I mean, I still haven't really watched any
Ginetta
Jimmy
is a
Broadbent
faster
YouTube. I
class.
should
62
probably
times
do
quick.
that.
Shake my head.
I just haven't yet.
It's not what it's saying to me. It's actually saying that the V is the faster class.
Is he?
When I did
Yeah.
when I did my thumbnail race with the AI, it put all of the Ginettas in front.
P2.
Okay.
That was a 153.
But I don't know
What
what
a
that
turn.
means. I don't know how it classes them.
The guy ahead has just posted a 143.0.
He's like playing mind games with me, crew chief.
And he did the same to me. But he was also faster, so maybe he was right.
Sector 1 is quick. Your rear brakes are cold. Alright, Alan, you've got half your fuel left.
What's the logic? When does it make the other cars ghosts?
I think only when they like quit a session or something, right?
I don't think so.
Your right side
No,
tyre
it
is cold.
ghosted me early when I was crashing. My simulator come past.
Maybe if it detects that you're slower. Or
Oh.
maybe if you have ruined your lap anyway.
You can also set it on and off on the server.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But when you have it off, it still sometimes does ghost. I
The
think
leader
with
has just
accidents and
done a
stuff.
141.3. 5
Maybe
minutes of
it's
fuel
like
remaining.
the
5
on
minutes.
is like
You're in pole.
well,
Sector 3
always
times
on
quick.
it.
I'm not in pole, crew chief. Oh, maybe for my class.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Hello.
Was that like a Seinfeld? Hello.
Hello. Yeah, the tummy. Well, no,
Yeah.
yeah, it does sound like that, but I was next to Frank, sorry, Donk, so I
2
had to
minutes
do
to
it.
go. 2 minutes.
Well, I knew you'd get that reference.
Yes. It's gold, Mooney, gold.
Sector 2 time is good.
Where did that blue car come from?
Now we're gonna get a tiny baby draft to give us even better lap time, I think.
Sector 3 time is
See how this
fast.
break point goes, and hopefully we won't kill Azaris.
Go ahead, Andre. I think I have enough.
Yeah, we're not gonna make this lap better, so let's just get out of here. We'll get off of it. Azaris. Oh, Cheese doing well. Look at that, I'm pretty pleased with that. We'll take second. I mean, we won't catch Oz, because Oz is Oz, but that's fine. It's all good. Oh, what were these lap times? 139, so similar to last one. So I think we'll do the same deal where we take, like, what was it? 14 laps of fuel? 14 laps
You
of
go
fuel?
by inside.
What is it, 139s? So 39 divided by 60 is 1. Okay, so wait, whoops, that's not right. 39. Wait, hey, 39 divided by 60. Wait, come, read my fingers. Oh, jeez. Okay, plus 1 is that. So 15 divided by 1.65. So we should be 10 laps maybe. So 8 liters of fuel ought to do it. It's making me nervous for some reason. That just doesn't seem like much fuel. So we'll take 9.
All right, who's munching?
Yeah, what are we eating?
What if I could tell by the crunch?
Okay, I'll have to look for those, Dylan.
Wasn't me.
I just want to live vicariously. What are we snacking on?
What do we call these? They're like crisps, but they are
Banana. Okay, thanks, Seneca.
you call them chips, and
I need a banana.
I go
My
with
camera's
the
crooked.
stuff, but,
Should we like? Whoa,
Like-
whoa. There, it should be good.
what's that pasta called that's like twisted?
Fusilli, like
That's the
Fusilli
Porsche.
Jerry.
Pole position. Nice one.
Yeah, so these are like fusilli crisps.
Okay.
Like vocals.
Corkscrews.
That's pole. 15 minutes.
Pull for the class, guys. Pull for the class. But we're gonna. Oh yeah, so we're gonna try your feather the clutch strat, Dylan.
Hope I
Although
don't,
I've never.
like,
I should have done that in
accidentally, fall
practice or
down on
quali.
my crisps.
All of. See how many.
What?
I don't know. I think some of these
Mooney will get the
V's.
reference.
I'm sorry. I was talking to myself. What'd you say?
I hope I don't fall down on my crisps.
Oh, absolutely. 1 in a million shot, Doc. 1 in a million shot. Oh, is that the same episode with the license plate? This, yeah.
Yeah. So you're ass, man.
My car's jigging up and down. It's very
It's-
disconcerting.
It's like a racehorse that's just raring to get out of the gates, I guess, huh?
It's making me feel pretty ill. Hopefully it'll stop when they...
You're not ready for the.
Oz, are you going to be ready? Speaking of ready?
No,
Are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
use
wait
this whole
for the-
60-second counter?
No, do it as soon as possible, because this is going to make me
All
vomit.
right.
He's
Hold on.
pushing the
Hold
crumbs
on.
off his chest. Oh my god.
He sets pole and he gets all arrogant, thinks he can do whatever he
That's
wants.
pole.
There we go.
Okay, Alan.
No, it's
get
still
ready.
jigging up and down.
Green, green, green.
Nope, that did not work, Dylan.
Oh, she
That was
bogs down,
worse.
don't she?
The Ginetta is impossible to start.
Yep.
All of the V's have gone ripping through. We will have to undo all of their hard work. We're not worried about Oz, but we're going for
Nice
best of the
start, mate. Well
Ginettas and second
I
overall.
already learned my sausage curb lesson for the day.
I mean, can any car take a sausage curb?
Probably the super trucks.
Oh, we got some crazy rubber banding or nonsense. Is that
The Hyundai definitely can't.
I wondered what happened to Azaris. I guess we got our answer
The Hyundai.
Car left.
from the touring car race earlier.
He's still there.
Oh,
Clear
okay.
left. Left side. Clear left.
We should have done a rolling start, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that an option in this? I don't even remember.
It is, yeah. Where are all the drones?
So I was just shut
I
them
see
all
one.
down.
The V can take the sausage curves, actually.
Don't believe his lies.
Well, I just
Car
rode
left.
the chicane sausage curve.
He's still
Please
there.
believe his lies.
Yeah, the V starts are OP
Still there.
compared to this. Oh,
Still
Oh,
there.
oh,
He's still there.
That
Clear
is that dunk taking the sausage curve?
okay,
no,
we got
I'm watching
one.
someone
Oh
fight.
no! Cheese won't be pleased with that.
Why? Oh, whoa, sorry.
Ooh, that was a slide.
I was too busy watching the cars in
Well,
front.
I'm dead last.
Is your car still making you sick?
It stopped about 50 yards after the start. Maybe one's changed up to second or something.
That's weird.
Uh-oh. Here goes another one.
Oh,
Oh, we're in
what
the
happened to
second.
Andre?
He went off in the last corner.
Your rear brakes are cold, mate. That lap time was 140.9.
Come on, little Ginetta. I still maintain, look how good this car just like rotates and slides. It's so good. Why can't they all be this way? Come on, Riza. If you can do it in this, you can do it in everything. So good. So natural and intuitive feeling for once. They're wild cars to drive, which is why I'm not driving it. They're real snappy. They get when they get upset really quick. They do slide and they're a bit catchable.
What do we think about this track?
It's not too dissimilar from the Ginetta really, but the Ginetta does it so much more gracefully.
2.4 seconds.
I like this
Pardon?
track.
I like it too.
That's why I picked it.
Great minds
Last track
think
was
alike.
also fine.
You got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
I prefer it to Londrina.
Oz must be on a straightaway.
It's
Thanks,
no cost.
Wild Cheese, if you're on chat.
That's the best lap in your class.
Yeah, except for Oz, of course. And this is exactly what I predicted, was that the V is probably the faster car in the hands of a skilled
Which I had
driver.
nachos.
Whoops. But for us mere
Just
humans,
gone out of track limits.
the V's a little bit wild and it'll bite you. Oz, I'm curious if you'd be faster in the Ginetta or the V. So if you get bored, run a lap with the Ginetta at one of these tracks and let us know.
Yes.
Because I did think the V would be faster in your hands than the Ginetta in mine, but I don't know which one's faster for you. I think you'll
I
like the
think-
Ginetta. It slides and rotates so wonderfully.
I have tried it actually, but I just couldn't pass on a chance to drive the V.
Shoot.
Rotates, you say?
On your right, clear right.
Yeah, it does. I'll be back.
B3.
I mean, Donk will get nervous when I get in his mirror.
Oh, don't you start.
Yes.
I mean, I'm all about green power anyways, so. Well, I broke too late. That was my fault. There's nothing wrong with the car. The car can't fix your own stupid mistakes. That wasn't the car biting me, that was me failing the car.
Okay, Alan, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.7.
Just picture the Jaws theme song in your head, Don.
We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
This is one of the few cars that I can actually
Yes,
feel.
the Jules theme song.
I can actually feel the slip angle, which is marvelous. You actually get just that little bit of slip.
Or the fans jumping the shark, maybe.
Yeah, but did he do it?
I don't know what, I just shifted from second to fifth for some reason. Oh, well, it's slow for hot lapping, and it's got to be slow for the mountain, right? Getting up the hill would be a disaster, I would imagine. It needs to be on the right track, and then, yeah, you got to have cars to chase and interact with.
That's the quickest lap for your class. That lap time was
Look at that.
114.4.
Quickest lap for our class, guys. We're doing it. We're also maxing out fifth gear, just about. Touch the curb. That one blown gear change set us back
Right tires are
laps
cold.
worth of work. But we're catching back up with these guys now. So you just kind of chuck it in and let the tires scrub off speed for you. You don't need the brakes for much. This really does drive a whole lot like my Miata at the racetrack in that respect, where it's all about using the brakes as little as you possibly can. You almost...
You're gaining on the guy
These
in
guys
front.
are having
The
a
gap
nice
is
run
0.7.
together.
Ass man.
5
I'm
minutes
not
to
the
go.
ass
You're looking
man.
good for a podium.
According to the state of New York, you are the ass man.
Yeah, that's why I want you just to recite Seinfeld lines for the rest of the day. I like it.
Scuba diving? What's there to see underwater?
Car left. Hold your line. Still there.
Oh, we're going too wide through here. Okay.
Clear left.
I thought Donk had yielded. I mistakenly thought Donk had yielded. Well done, Donk. Well defended. Well done, Donk.
I guess you guys changed your final drive a little bit.
I just shortened it.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Push, we can get second place here.
But even in corners where you could
This is
brake,
pretty
I
wild.
find you just don't even want to do that. I'd rather just scrub off speed with turning. I feel like it's easier to scrub off the right amount of speed that way than to be hyper precise with the brakes. Someone who's better on brakes could probably be better using the brakes to rotate or something, but
All right, Alan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Why do they call it Ovaltine?
they should call it round team.
That last lap was a 140.6. Good consistency. Keep them coming. On your right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Okay.
Car left. Still there.
Can I look left? I sure can,
Still
but it's
there.
terrifying to do that. It really confuses the crap out of my
Hold your line.
brain.
Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left.
When you control the mail, you control information.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hard time, man. Hey, Todd.
Your right sides are cold.
They're pretty good. I'm really enjoying this Ginetta. It's now one of my favorite cars in AMS2 just because of how it slides. It's very predictable and catchable. I like it. We're running out of time to get this
Keep it
done.
together. We'll be on the podium.
Damn it!
There's a cheese line.
Left side.
Wild
left.
cheese is chasing massive cheese.
Have it. Nice one. Car right. Right side's clear.
It's kind of now or never.
You are lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to break.
I wanted to buy. That was full commitment. And now oh, there's. Ooh, I had to let
Alright.
off.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Why did you brake? Oh my god. Why are you using the brakes? Why are you still using the brakes? Jesus Christ.
Well done. Decent drive.
I can't believe you're using the brakes there. I almost murdered you like 10 times. Good job. Good, nice drive, Azaris. But whew, you have no idea how close you came to dying.
I'm used to that.
You don't need the brakes at any of those places.
To be fair, I thought he was going to take him out on the very first corner of the last lap.
Can someone flip me back? I'm upside down.
It was a really nice drive, Azaris and Donk. That was fun.
Yeah.
That didn't do the trick, but thanks. Who's this?
The panic because he
Nice
almost,
bumper.
you know, we almost gave it up to Donk because we almost. Oh, I can't believe I
he's
didn't hit
screwed.
him. That was crazy. That was good stuff though. That was nice, close racing. I like it.
Yeah.
The podium streak continues. I like it.
Got it. Wish I could think for my gears now. Urgh.
I made it like one click shorter. This is what I did. That's the only change I made to the car.
Okay.
Just had a great race with Batista, I think it was. Batista and
Where are we
Wild
going? Is
Cheese,
it
I think.
Cascavel?
Oh.
I think so. I
Press this stupid Steam.
think that's where we're
whatever
going, right?
that-
Cascavel? Yeah, yeah.
Steam dash
Cascavel.
home thing.
That's the ticket.
And now it's there. Need to close it somehow.
Lower Hulk. Yes, absolutely. There was some code browns there for sure. I think we should be good. I'm just gonna hit start. Everyone. Oh no, not everyone. We got still about half and half on Ginetta's and V's. Oh. Good stuff though. Good stuff. Fun racing today. This one should be good too for close racing. It's not a horribly complex track. But you have to get these corners just right,
Ooh,
otherwise you
nice.
give up momentum. Right, let's get some fuel out of this thing for quali. Sounds good. It's like 5 liters is as low as you can go. Hopefully we can get out of here, out of traffic. And we have, sort of, maybe? Maybe not? Maybe?
Presumably penalties are off, Mooney, judging by the way you're...
Looks like you're clear
Oh,
on pit
don't do
exit.
that. I bet
Okay,
that's
Alan,
us.
We've got 9 minutes to set a lap.
It
Got
tells
cold
you
brakes all
that
round.
you get a
Be
grid
careful.
penalty, but penalties are off, so you don't have to worry about pit speeds. Look at the green barriers, too. This place has it all.
You just gave birth.
It,
to
it
me.
was us, yeah. Thanks, us.
Well, thanks for giving me giving birth.
There's
to me.
nothing like sharing a tub with us.
No.
It's not speeding if there's
I
no
have a lot of
penalties,
gas,
if the
so-
rules aren't being enforced. There's a penalty is not a penalty if the ref does not blow his whistle, Danica. And no whistle has been blown. It's all in the name of finding free track space to run a good lap.
That second to last turn is so difficult to get right.
Yeah.
It's
Very, very hard.
it's a pretty simple track, but you've got to be so precise to really squeeze the lap time out.
Yeah.
Green power, baby. Yeah, it's true. Which is why, yeah, we don't even need pit speed limiters in sim racing. I can't decide if this is second gear through here or not. Maybe. Oh, that wasn't good. Well, there goes that lap. Graceful drift to the exit and over the curb. Somewhat graceful. Slightly inebriated drift out to the side of the curb. But mostly good. Mostly good.
Yeah, the second to last is surprisingly understeery and narrow.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
exit.
it's a brilliant track. So simple and yet so sort of,
You're in pole.
yeah, brilliant.
The guy behind has just done a
Just like Mooney.
123.3.
Nah.
I'm complex and
Well,
brilliant.
50% of that's right, I guess.
The leader has just done a 120.9.
Can't decide. I think you need to go to the second later. You can go through the first part of the corner in third, maybe.
Sector 2 time is okay.
All right, later, Donnie. I hope to see you on track next week too.
The car ahead has just done a 121.8.
I never see that apex.
Trying to let that out as Azaris, I couldn't quite get out of the way properly. Bit of a tricky spot.
Your last lap time was a 120.3. The guy behind has just done a 120.8. The guy behind has just done a 120.7. You're a tenth off in sector 1. Your rear brakes are cold. Okay, Alan, 5 minutes to go.
I thought that was better, but it was worse. Interesting. Well, that wasn't good.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Left side tyres are cold.
Only 3 Vs in the field now. We're weeding them out.
The guy behind has just done a 120.6. That lap time was 120.5.
He sure is.
The guy behind has just done a 120.6.
Heading right on cue. He won't shut up now. Oops, almost went off the track.
The guy behind has just done a 120.3. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Okay, Alan, you've got half your fuel left.
Just gonna leave it in third. Seemed like that was alright. It was a little boggy, but yeah, we lost some time through there. Can't decide what to do about that.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
Oh, we lost all of our time! No! Boo!
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
We're getting slower.
Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. The leader's just done a 120.2.
Come on, green power.
P2.
Oh no, we've fallen way down.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Oh, that curb really upset everything.
I think the V needs a better Johnson rod.
What? Oh, hey, we picked up some time. That's good.
P3.
Not enough.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 3.
Just more steering until it turns. My goodness. Couldn't have done that with a Formula rim, that's for sure.
Sector 1 time is good.
Just gotta hang on to this time.
Sector 2 time is good.
That felt good. It's looking good. I don't know how repeatable this lap is, but we'll take it. Go, car!
1 litre remaining.
Didn't do that
Leader has just
great.
done a 120.1.
Yeah, we're losing it. We're losing it. Go, car! Go!
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Your lap time was at 120.2. The leader's just done a 119.8.
It's all gone now. Are we? Oh man, everyone's flying. And I mean, that lap was already bad. Yeah. Wow, everyone's quite a bit faster here. Like I said, it's a very easy track, but very difficult to like get perfect, so I don't know. Okay, we probably, I'm assuming it's going to be the same. How long are these laps? I don't even know. Minute 18. So if we 18 divided, oops. 18 divided by 60 is 0.3 plus 1 equals that. So 15 divided by 1.3. We're looking at 12 laps maybe? Perhaps? Oh, so we don't even need that. 8 should do it. 9's fine. I prefer to say it is not as good as Das. But then my coffee mug is half full.
That's the end of the session.
Wow. Fourth amongst the Ginettas this time. We're going to have to do it with consistency and error freeness. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. You can once again see how terribly the Ginetta gets off the line. My goodness.
14 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. P4.
We will need to get on with this. P4 in class, though. We're one away from being on the podium in class to maintain our streak of podiums as long as we frame it correctly. Oh, sorry, I missed that question, Todd. I try to practice before streams. I practiced these a little bit this week. I spent most of my time practicing for the touring car race and race room this morning because I've only ever done one race in those touring cars before, and that paid off. These I didn't practice too much in. And this track least of all, and you can tell. So, like, you never get to choose what happens in life, but you always get to choose your attitude, so. It's kind of a big mantra motto for me.
Cheers, Das.
You can choose to have a bad attitude and look at things negatively if you want to, but it won't do you any good. Another really cool quote that I like is, if your problem has a solution, why worry? If your problem doesn't have a solution, why worry?
P4. Okay, get ready.
All right, guys.
Good luck.
So we're just going, good luck. We're going full clutch dump again because trying to
Green,
feather
green,
it
green.
was not good. Full clutch dump seems to be better for me. If there's a secret to the Ginetta start, I don't know what it is. I certainly can't do it. Cold tires. Oh, a little chaos. Oh, a lot of chaos.
Car right.
Oh, more chaos.
Clear right.
Well, look at that. See, now we're second in class after shenanigans. By shenanigans, I mean really top evading skills. Although I kind of just went straight.
Well done, Alan. Good start.
It wasn't me. I think... Did someone hit Donk? I thought maybe Donk just lost control. And then slid into me. Now, Andre is quite fast in some cars for sure. That's a good one, Todd. I'll have to remember that one. Thank goodness the AstroTurf here is not an ice skating rink.
This is excellent, mate. Keep it up. P2.
See, crew chief is going with the glass half full as well because he's telling me my class position and not my overall position. And P2 sounds so much better than P4. I didn't struck Donk, he came into me. We'll have to watch the replay, and I'm sure you probably already have, but I felt like I was just holding my position. It looked like he lost the back end and came down into me when the rears got grip again. It's my story. Now, whether or not he knew I was there, I don't know, but I feel like I was safely alongside and in the right. And things just got squirrely because there were spinning cars ahead of us. Ooh, but he's not going to pay for it. Under yellow?
Your lap time was...
There is no yellow in the Sendtacular.
119.8.
And there wouldn't have been a yellow then anyways. It happened in that moment. Even if there were yellows. Yellows don't just instantaneously appear. I mean, not in real life, maybe in video games.
Oops.
Uh-oh, oh god.
Your rear brakes are cold. Be careful. Left side tyres are cold.
Jesus. Well, Oz will get going here in a moment, but my goodness. That was scary. Okay. I'm very easy to mess with, especially while trying to drive. But I always do want to know if it was my bad, so I can hopefully not do it again. I feel like that was just a racing incident that happened. What have you been driving lately, Das? Are you in some series at the moment? So you guys are just using all of that runoff, huh?
Yeah.
Like 6 car lengths outside?
That's what they do on TV.
You've never watched a Curitaba race or Cascavel race on TV?
Yeah, exactly.
P2.
Oh, that was a little intense.
They have like these stock car races at Cascavel on YouTube.
Okay, Alan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good.
Jeez,
Well, I
you
know
might
race
win
stream, but
this.
I just wondering what you're driving. Which GT3 are you gonna
Just
drive?
drive carefully.
Like, are they
The leader
going
was just
outside
done
on
at
purpose? Because I feel like you
119.2.
shouldn't be doing it on
The gap
purpose.
to
If it
Andre
happens on
Perez is
accident,
now 0.9.
every once in a while, I don't really
That's
have an
your
issue with
quickest
that.
lap.
But like, I don't feel like you should be deliberately driving, like, literally 3 or 4 car lengths outside of the track, right? That's a bit extreme. Please don't rejoin into me. Please don't rejoin into me.
Left
Please don't
side.
rejoin into me.
Clear left. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Huh. German cars are powerful.
Oops.
Oz, if you run wide again, I might have to report you to the stewards.
Wait, what?
You're going like so far outside.
Okay.
You're now in the lead.
I refuse to drive that M6 car. I have absolutely no interest in it. I know it's like so good in all these sims, but it's like the least exciting GT3 car, or one of them for me. I'd rather drive the Mercedes, and that says a lot. I don't know why, but I just can't care like the tiniest bit about that M6 car.
Andre is getting closer. The gap is now 1.0.
That was not a good bit through there. Yeah, no, I agree. You can go over, exactly, 2 wheels on. But like, going to the outside of the first green stripe is a bit excessive.
That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
And it would be an invalid lap if the rule's wrong. So, I mean, that says everything, right? Whoops. See, that would have been an off. And it wasn't off. And here comes Andre. Oh, here he comes. I can never get to that apex. And it's, I mean, in real life, the rules for track limits
121.5.
are all
Sector 3 is 1.7.
talked about in drivers' meetings. Because, like, a DTM this last year, or whatever, at Spa, they went so wide on some of the corners. And it was, I'm sure, fine because they had just talked about it. And it's just series to series, race weekend to race weekend, even, about how they handle that stuff. But absent specific race director
Alan, hold your nerve. Just keep it
drivers
smooth.
meeting
No
rules,
mistakes.
I would say that, yeah, the 2 wheels on the gray stuff is the...
Jeez, I don't think
Is
Mooney
the
will
rule.
see us if we go wide this time.
Oh, I'll see. 2 wheels on the gray stuff should be the rule. All the penalties are off, of course, because I didn't want stupid game things to mess us up, but 2 wheels on the blacktop, man.
Brazil, there's no rules.
All the South American tracks, if there's that green stuff, they use it. It's not track limits. I mean, they are the track limits. Really
Yeah.
wide. On all these South American tracks.
Even for this corner that y'all are going through now?
Yeah, last corner.
Car left. Still there.
There's no extradition treaty, so anything goes.
Still there.
The pale green
Still there.
before the grey is valid.
Clear left.
Are you on
Car
about the
left,
outer
defend
grey
harder.
moon?
Well, I
On your
don't know what
left.
you've been doing, but... And it doesn't really matter, I'm just giving Oz a
Still
hard
there.
time, but, like, I've seen Oz go, like, 4 or 5 car lengths
Still there.
outside of the track.
Clear left. V2. That
Yeah,
lap was
'cause
at
it's the track.
121.5.
Well, it's...
Just change his color, you know? Like Paul Ricard.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. It looks like a big
excusing you, bud.
brick, a big American boxy brick, which sounds good to me. Yeah.
Ain't gold, I think.
If it drives good, then I'm all about it. Those Opala stock cars from the 70s and 80s were fantastic during the beta, and then they've just gotten worse and worse. It feels like over time. So I'm hoping that those will get better.
Except Paul Ricard is run by layout bureaucrats who think in numbers and letters.
You've got half your fuel left.
But really, I think in real life, I was saying in chat too, I think the track
Just
limits are
done
just
it,
talked about in
20.5.
drivers' meetings and series. It varies from series to series and all that kind of stuff. So
You know,
But the-
we can just say that it's not okay to go on the green. But I remember seeing, like Chase said, that they actually use that stuff.
yeah, it just depends on particular race weekends and drivers' meeting rules and stuff. They talk
Yeah.
about all that stuff.
Yeah, obviously that the runoff is there for a reason, but maybe some series.
It's there for safety, not for
Yeah.
use.
Exactly.
But yeah, some series, like I was saying too in chat, that DTM in the 20 season when they were at Spa, they went insanely wide through some of the corners.
The
And it was all
So they
fine
just-
because they
in
had
front
talked
is
about
now
it, I'm sure.
Yeah, they just agreed that. Yeah.
You're
They
out
didn't
of
have
track
enough
limits there.
stewards because of COVID.
Hold on, I'll have to get to that chat here in a minute.
Oh, I've crashed. Crashed on the pit straight. It's a bit embarrassing.
There now is green equals bad. That's right. Well, no, you're supposed to stay away from green, Das. That's the whole point. That's why I'm this bright color. It's a warning to all the other cars to stay away from me because it's danger. It's just like in nature. We've talked about this. Like all like poisonous frogs and the bright colors and stuff. That's me. Green is danger. Stay away. Stay away from the grass. Stay away from the AstroTurf. Stay away from Mooney. But a green car is just a beautiful thing. Woo! Yeah, exactly. Stay away from the grass. It ain't easy being green, it's true. Our dear friend Kermit taught us
2 minutes
that.
to go. 2 minutes.
I don't know if our European friends are familiar with that or not. Do y'all know Kermit and It's Not Easy Being Green? Das and Wuschel? Well, Andre's clearly figured some stuff out. We were having a nice close battle earlier, but now I can't seem to keep up with him. But this one is coming to an end. Whoops, I don't know why I just went to third. That's probably part of the reason why we're falling behind Andre. I'm sure you know of Kurt, but I didn't know Kermit. I didn't know if you know the "It Ain't Easy Being Green" bit. This Ginetta might be worth doing an SRS series in sometime, but I'm a little leery of AMS2 and SRS. So we had so many problems. I think Donk had so many problems in his series. But ignoring that for a moment, this car is great fun. We'll see if it survives the next round of AMS updates, but So we got one more lap. What's going on behind us? Mikey's back there.
B2, last lap, bring it on home.
Well, the overall podium streak comes to an end, but we get a class podium. Here it seems like the Formula V really were faster. None of us are really threatening the Formula Vs. Other tracks it seemed a little more balanced maybe. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's just that Oz was getting more out of it earlier. So maybe the Ginetta's not quite as fast as the V. Oh yeah, those are good. I like those. Those Lambos are pretty cars. That would be nice. It's been too long since I've driven the Greenwood. We need to get back out there and do something. It's been ages, really. Group 5 needs to make another appearance. We're overdue for that.
Well done, Alan.
Well,
Great drive.
now
That's a
you've
podium.
said. Now you've said Greenwood and Hat, so Felt Hat should be along any moment now. He's been summoned. Ooh. Hey, 4-wheel up. Nice. Well, that's it for the stream today, guys. Oh. Yeah, SRS has some niggles
The race
to it,
goes.
right?
Fun's over.
Nice going.
Let me Okay, so I actually have a hot lap lined up ahead of time this time. So we're gonna be in AMS2 at everyone's favorite Jerez in the McLaren GT1.
Nice.
So that'll be a fun
was
one.
it off?
It was supposed to kind of be Cheese's, and I may have bullied him into this. I don't know, but it was a collaborative effort between me and Cheese, let's say.
Okay, cool.
I was contemplating the Formula V somewhere, but yeah, Mooney mentioned the McLaren, and I just thought Jerez will be not Jerez.
Yeah, I love Jerez, so that suits me.
Yeah, so I think that should be a fun one. And that car's a pretty wild thing to drive. With those speeds around that track, it should be good.
And what was the track?
Oh,
Jerez. Jerez, you might recognise it as Jerez.
yeah, I'll put it in
Jerez.
the Discord. Yeah, Jerez.
The moto layout, though, not the one with the dash chicane at the
Yeah,
near the
absolutely.
end.
Yep. Yeah, well, that's it, guys. Thanks for coming and racing.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
thanks for
that
hosting.
V is a little bit faster, huh? If you can handle it. But I'm still
I
curious
think
to
it might
see.
be.
I'd like to see you do some laps in the Ginetta Oz and see how your lap times go.
Oh yeah, I could try, but now, well, I can check the stream for my times in the V.
Yeah, just out of curiosity. I think it's probably still faster because it's a little bit more rotating and everything. So if you can handle it, it's probably better.
Yeah, that's why I love it. It's just the steering wheel doesn't really correlate with where the car is going. It kind of does, but
Yeah, later, Todd.
always
Thanks for
there.
coming along. It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. I'm sure you're getting that dog
All right,
walked.
well, see you chaps
Yep.
in Discord.
Yep.
Take
Later,
care, all.
guys.
All right,
Oh,
cheers,
see you.
guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, y'all have a good week. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna let's grab a lap at Jerez. Cause why not? In the McLaren. This one though is a sequential, so we will need to change our stuff, but we'll do it. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god. Kick Andre or kick me or something. Oh my god. Whew. That was a horrible noise. Sorry about that, guys. Dunker there. I don't know what happened there. I hope you didn't think it was me. I felt like I was just on the inside of you, and then we had all that mayhem in front of us, And I thought I was just kind of holding still, and it looked like your back end kicked out. Maybe someone hit you. I don't know. It was like Andre's mic was going nuts in Discord, I think is what that noise was. But let's give ourselves a couple laps on the default setup in the magnificent McLaren. Oh wait, we got to fix our... Hold on. Forgot we have to change the shifting. Controls. Edit assignments. Gear up. Did I flip this right? I did. Gear down. All right, now we're ready. We're... Oops. Okay. Whoa. That's what I thought. Like, I thought it was just like mayhem in front of us that led to more carnage. It's hard to tell. Chat was giving me crap as if I had done something, which sometimes I have done something, but that time I thought I was actually an innocent bystander. Okay. Wait. It's going. Yep. There we go. It's going well. We need warm tires. That's all. That's all it is. It's not me. It's the tire. Oh my god. How many spins is that on the outlap? It's not the best endorsement for this combo, but I'm telling you, this is going to be a good one. Especially when people start fiddling with setups and stuff. Look at the speeds through here. It's incredible. So good. One of these days, we'll actually get a lap going. Woo! Well, I know, but they'll change. We're going to tell ourselves the tires will change. It can't be me, Das. It has to be the tires. It has to be something else. Oh, my. Am I even going to get a time on the board today? Probably not. We just got to get all this out of our system. After driving that Ginetta, this is a slightly different experience. Hey, look, we've made it around like 2 corners, I think, without spinning. It's pretty good. Okay.
All right, Alan, you're locking up your fronts a lot.
I love this car, though. It really does feel like all of the weight is behind you. I don't know how you change that sensation through force feedback, and maybe it's just the view too, but it really does feel like there's just this lump of car behind you, which is how this has to feel because you're so far forward in this car. It's really cool that they could convey that kind of stuff. All right, here we go. First lap coming. A dunk, a ding counter, a dunk counter would be something else. Yeah, let's call it a ding counter. The other day, my son was standing behind me while I was doing a rally stage and dinging a real-life bell when I was making mistakes. We'll have to get him on stream to do that sometime. See, Das, now the tires are warmed up, wink, wink, and everything's going fine. I hope there's no need for a dong counter. It's just, oh no! Can we change the brake bias? No, you can't do that in this. Let's move the brake bias forward a little bit. Can we do that? I mean, it's probably my driving, but let's put a band-aid on it, right? And pretend like it's not my fault. We'll do that. That sounds good. Yeah, not in this car, right? Everything happens too fast in this car for me to like drive it like the Ginetta. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be our first lap time. Oh no, you don't have to do default setup. Default is only if it's called out for in the rules. And that's not the, excuse the pun, it's not the default that we do fixed setup. It's only if the person picking the combo has requested fixed setup. Normally it's open to whatever you want to do. It's only been a couple times that we've had fixed setup. Do not brake and turn. Do not brake and turn. Well, we still have a lap alive, but it's really slow. This is just slightly faster than the G40. It probably weighs, well, no, it probably weighs more than the G40. Oh, no, 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 no. Aha, not this time. Okay. Yeah, I think some suspension tweaks would definitely add to the stability of this car, which would let me push it a lot more. Need to soften the rear maybe so it doesn't want to kick around so much, and we broke way too early. But we're gonna get a lap on the board. We've done it! These shameful lap times begin. Maybe? We're braking too early, but it's gonna be faster for now. Except that it's not. It's literally 4/10 slower. Woo! Just wait till Matt Webb gets his hands on this. I don't know. This actually is the shortest car of the bunch. Yeah, I gotta brake early for that. Woo! The F1 version of the car or the track? I think we're talking about the car, right? It looks really long, I guess because it's so low, but it's... The Mercedes and the Porsche are longer than this car. Because I looked it up because I was curious. Nope. My goodness. Because it looked like not long. That's, yeah, it's shorter. It is a shorter wheelbase. Let's try that. Let's go into the setup and let's like do the easiest thing in the world and just make the rear roll bar just one click softer. See if that tames this beast just a little bit. It's so slippery because I'm really starting to believe that a huge part of the problems with AMS2 is really the tire model and not everything else. Maybe the suspension and the diffs I think need some work too. But I think it all comes back to the tires being a little bit wonky. And they've gotten them right for some of them. Like the Ginetta's pretty good on tires, but it's not great. It still has some weirdness to it, but I really think it's the tire model in AMS2 that's to blame for a lot of the troubles. And like every patch they have, it's always correcting tire treads and tire this and that. So I think that validates my theory a little bit. But the long tail doesn't change the wheelbase. It just changes the aero at the back of the car, right? Is that a stupid thought to have? Like, it's not gonna... And that, I mean, that'll give you more downforce on the rear, which I guess, you know, will help stability and stuff. But I don't think the long tail is a longer wheelbase, right? Which is what would really help with stability. I think that the one click on the rear roll bar is either actually helping or is a placebo. Either way. Oh, we did change the brake bias too, so we should be good on the brakes. So we've moved the brake bias slightly forward and softened the rear roll bar, and we're just getting more comfortable in the car, so things are improving. Are we still not set a lap time? Whoops, stay away from the sausage curb. Woo! This is going to be great in VR, by the way. Whoops, should have kept turning. Yeah, I mean, Project Cars 2 has its moments. I really enjoyed our Hot Lap challenge this last week. I mean, I picked it, but I did enjoy it. But Rally X cars in Project Cars 2 are really fun. Better than Dirt Rally 2.0. I'm sure of it. Oh, that was an interesting line. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit more comfortable in this thing. That last series of corners is fantastic. So fast. Oh, goodbye Apex. We didn't get anywhere near that one. It sure does.
That was a 137.16.
So that was a 137. That's the first lap I've heard. So that means Matt will be doing like a 132.
Sector 1 time's okay.
On. Turn.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Come on, McLaren. Woo! Oh, we lost a bunch of our time doing that, but we kept it alive. Wow. A little bit faster. How is it?
Was at 136.94. That's your
Depends
best
on
lap
what
in
you've
this
just
session.
driven in AMS2, because there's a lot of things in AMS2 that I think are terrible. I'd much rather drive PC2. So it's all relative. But coming off the back of the Ginetta, which I actually really liked in AMS2 today, yeah, driving something in Project Cars 2 might be disappointing.
Sector 1 is a second off your best.
Well, don't rub it in, crew chief. We're trying. Let's go. Oh, get on the track. I mean, there's garbage in AMS2 and there's garbage in PC2. So if you compare like the cream of the crop to the cream of the crop, then I don't know. I still think I actually definitely prefer force feedback in Project Cars 2 to AMS2 in any car. Probably. This is so just jittery and weird still. It's better than it used to be for me, but it's not like perfect by any means. It's easily the worst FB in any sim for me. And I know that's not most of y'all's experience, but I wish y'all could teleport here and try this out because it's infuriating how weird it is. And I think some of it is just how janky the tires are in AMS2. But for me, it's easily the worst force feedback in all of sim racing. But that's just for me. Well, maybe for you, but not for me.
Time was
Some of my favorite things to drive are in Project Cars 2.
Best in sector 3.
Or maybe that's part of why I don't like this force feedback. Well, that's no good. It was a really ugly first sector, and somehow we're way ahead. So that tells you how much time there is on the table. Lots. Oh, there it goes. And now the grass and
Okay, Alan, we need to watch these
AMS2.
track limits.
Maybe that's enough for now. I still think it's ridiculous that Riza went out of their way to make the grass like noticeably worse than
Your
Project
suspension's
Cars 2.
completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there.
There's nothing we can do, crew chief. It's true. So let's take a look. What was our lap time? A 136.944. So that means legitimately, I bet you Matt will be in like the 134s or something to begin with. But Yeah, no, I don't. Oh, for Project Cars 2? Like, or I mean for AMS2, the one time I tried, no, I tried it again. I've tried custom force feedback for AMS2. The first time, it drove the DD1 nuts and literally was going to shake the rig to pieces. It was terrifying, and so I quit using it for months. I need to go back and try it again. I know that, I guess what, you, Viperion and you were talking about some specific version of that file, like 30 something was really good. I need to go try that sometime and see if it gets better, but right now the default's not the best for me. Well, the sound today in AMS2 was garbage. So, I mean, the Ginetta and the Formula V sound terrible. Maybe they sound terrible in real life. I don't know. But I'm not going to hold that against PC2. Okay. Well, yeah, the stream's ending now. I've had enough. We'll get my 136.944 on the board, but we're gonna end the stream. So Closet is racing GT1s, these cars, at some historic tracks, and get ready for a bumpy bump fest and those things. It's a bit wild. But yeah, come race those tomorrow at 4 p.m. CET. It's 9 a.m. my time. I may try to make some of those races. I'm not 100% sure. But y'all enjoy your weekends. Well, I don't think AMS2 sounds much better, Azaris. There's a couple of cars, I guess, they had someone else do sound for. Maybe those are okay, but like this doesn't sound phenomenal, I don't think. The exterior sounds in AMS2 are really pretty good. Some of those like videos and stuff Donk has done with the exteriors, like when he did the comparison of these cars, the exterior shots were awesome. But like, you know, we figured out in AMS2, like there's no echo sounds in the tunnel at Monaco, and there is in Project Cars 2, so it's not an engine limitation or anything like that. It's something Riza's done. But anyways, yeah, knackered for sure. Yeah, so I mean, maybe the sound in Project Cars 2 is not great, but it's not like AMS2 is perfect on that front either. I think I don't even think all the cars in race rooms sound great. I think the Volkswagen, that Scirocco, which is fun to drive, sounds just completely uninspired. Unfortunately, the sound in that's pretty bad, but anyways. FFB champ. That's tough. It really kind of depends. I mean, like the force feedback for the DTM cars in race room, those 13 to 16s, I love, but not every car in race room has that same enjoyment for me. I really like the force feedback in ACC, and I know a lot of people don't, but I do. And I really enjoy Project Cars too. It just keeps getting better with each revision. I'm trying to remember if Pops Racer has released the most recent version of the file. He's given out the file to me and some other people for like beta testing stuff, but this current version, he's completely rewritten it, and it's all based off what's happening with the tire model and not however it was done before. So it's been completely rewritten again, and I really like it. I thought it was great when we did, what did we do? I think we raced Group C a couple weeks ago, and I thought it felt fantastic for me, but. Oh yeah, knackered just means busted, ruined, sure. No, the Scirocco is like, I don't know. It's a completely uninspired, boring four-cylinder sound. And I like four cylinders. They can sound great, but the Scirocco is not an inspired sound at all. And I guess it's completely subjective. But as far as race car noises go, that one's pretty depressing, I think. All right. Anyways, yeah, have a good weekend, guys. I don't know. Enjoy your Saturdays. It's like freezing cold here. I will send it to you, Todd. I guess I can send it to you through Discord or something, because I don't know if it's available out there, but he told me I could give it to some people for testing. So be happy to send it to you. I'll direct message that to you in Discord, so look for that, Todd. It does. Like, it's a cool car. I love the class, I love the speed and all that kind of stuff, but the noise, if you can't tell me it sounds good, I'm sorry. I'll disagree. I know it's subjective, but I disagree. It does sound lame. How could you think it sounds good? I almost want to load it up right now just so you can hear it again. To hear that it's no good. Anyways, go enjoy your Saturdays. Quit getting me wound up. It's time to relax. All right, bye guys.